Welcome back to Dr. No Minute 47. I'm Brian.
And I'm Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the entire run of the longest running, most suave spy franchise there is and shakes it out one glorious, smooth minute at a time. Never stirred. Because this is Bond.
Minute Bond.
I spoke through a red stripe and asked Christian what happened if you're listening on audio.
I could totally hear what you were saying. I think it's funny because he asks her, or after he says that's a nasty little habit, I was wondering what the hell he was talking about.
He did a Bond version of my second guess, which was instead of saying something and dropping it way too soon, but instead of following her because she's a pretty lady and he's a pretty man, he asks her to show him around the island and flirts.
Yes.
Which the only thing I think was missing from that is after she says maybe him saying splendid, like he did.
It starts with him saying, what are you listening to keyholes, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, I wasn't listening. I was looking for that paperwork. And he tells her it's not that important. But she says anything that is lost is blamed on her.
Yeah. He's like, I would hate to think of you looking for that all evening for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, he finds out she has the day off. He says, what a coincidence, me too. You should show me around the island. And then they're gonna go hard. Real hard.
If you're listening on audio, don't watch the video.
And then,
that was horrendous.
Just because of that hand motion I made, this episode is going to be rated NC-17. That's it. No questions. Just put a warning at the beginning of this.
I'm not doing that. Jesus Christ. Anyway, she also asked, what am I supposed to say to an invitation from a stranger? And he goes, I'm supposed to say yes. And I'm supposed to say maybe. Well, then my hotel, 3:00, maybe. And she says maybe, and this is what I was saying. He didn't say splendid, like he said with Sylvia Trench.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted. But also, is she able to get the address of his hotel from her boss?
Yeah, right?
It's her showing up,
or maybe
revealing that she's part of a group that's been tailing him. What's up with that?
When she shows up later, he'll be like, I never told you where I live. How did you know where I lived?
That is the most horrendous Sean Connery accent I've ever heard just now.
I'm going to keep practicing. So
please, watch Craig Ferguson doing a Sean Connery accent. Actually, there's this great interview he does with the Bond woman from Skyfall. That's amazing. But we'll deal with that later. But he meets up with Quirrell because he's telling Quirrell to go get that lady.
And I don't remember I can't remember what that machine is called, but it's like
he said,
I think it picks up like radioactive radiation, right?
I'm looking for the subtitles. This says portable something, and he puts it over his watch and it does little things, and he says the luminous dial activates it. So I guess there's a glow in the dark dial on his watch. Maybe two of them so he can see what time it is no matter what time of day. So maybe it just picks up slight radiation.
Right, that's what I said. So
is that what you said? Because I heard you say I don't know. Sorry.
No, I said I couldn't remember what it was called, but
gotcha.
I said I'm pretty sure it's it picks up radiation.
I know what that's called. It's called a radio.
Shut up, Brian.
If you're listening on audio, that long pause was Christian deciding if I was an idiot or if it was really called that.
Can you insert a cricket noise there, please?
I will. And by a 51/49% margin, he decided I was an idiot. He went with the safe bet.
And
so he's with Quirrell.
Yes.
And the thing is, though, he asks where he got the samples?
No, where he set them on the boat.
Oh, where exactly did Commander Strangways place those samples? Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to test that part of the boat where they were left, and then he's going to find some radiation.
But wait, Quirrell said...
Right by where your feet are.
Oh, there's two boats. That's...
No, what?
There's two boats. Quirrell's standing in a boat, too. Because I was going to say, Quirrell says, about where your feet is, sir. But if he's on the edge of the boat and his feet are out, then he would have been in water.
Yeah.
But Bond's on one boat, Quirrell's standing in another. I didn't realize
he was on a boat, too. I thought he was on a dock.
Yeah, are they just... Do you think... All right, so we don't have a wide shot yet. We'll probably get that in the next minute, I think. Yeah. Do you think we're on the shore, or do you think they're just like in the middle of the body of water to try to be away from people? I kind of know the answer because I accidentally saw the next minute when I was looking at the subtitles, but what do you think?
I think they're on the shore.
Okay, all right. Follow along in the minutes on Instagram at BondMinuteBond. Wherever you're watching or listening, go over to Apple Podcasts, leave a rating or review. Just make it honest. But if we get at least 5 by the time we're done breaking down these Dr. No minutes, then we will have to eat one big spoonful of cereal with Red Stripe as our milk for every rating or review, as long as we hit 5 or more by the time we're breaking down Dr. No. And if you're watching on video, please like, subscribe, and check out those other Minute podcasts.
Yes, and my name is Christian.
My name is Brian.
And that was money.
Every penny of it.